once when we were on Beechwood Avenue, and I was about 13 years old, I guess, and I was laying down in my bed, and I was reading a magazine, and I was laying at the foot of the bed, because I used to lay there and I used to watch TV, because the TV was like right here, and the foot of the bed was here, so I wasn't watching TV, but, and I had like a console TV, one of those old consoles, and I was reading a magazine though, so I had my back turned to the TV, and then I heard this. I don't know if you can hear that. Like somebody was tapping their fingers on the TV, and I thought, and I don't know, I guess, I don't know, I didn't really think anything of it. I just turned around, and there was a man standing there, and he had on a top hat, kind of like Abraham Lincoln's, and a black coat and a white shirt, and he didn't have a beard. He was, I guess he was like an older man. To me, he looked older. He was probably about 50, and he was very tall, and he just looked at me, and I looked at him, and then he walked into the wall. Well, I always say, like when people ask me what religion I am, I always say I grew up Catholic, but we weren't really practicing Catholics. Poppy mostly was very not religious, like going to church, but he always had, like, we always had God in the house. I remember one story especially stood out when he was little, and he was fostered out. He was an orphan, and he lived with people he called Grandpop and Grandma, but they weren't really very nice to him. And he was little, and they sent him to the store, and on the way to the store, he used to have to walk past a great big house that everybody said was haunted. And you had to pass by it to go to the store, and then pass by it to go home. And so when he passed by it to go to the store, he kept thinking to himself, I hope it doesn't get dark. I hope it doesn't get dark. So he ran all the way to the store, he passed by the house, and ran by the house real fast. And then he was running home, and he had to pass the house, and he was thinking, oh God, just let me make it past the house. Just let me make it past the house. And he was saying, the Lord is my shepherd. And he was trying to remember how that prayer went. And he was literally couldn't remember the whole thing. And he was going, the Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. He maketh me to, oh, you know what I mean. And he started to run. And that was one of my favorite stories. So.